So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cameron.
And I'm Julie, his better half.
Okay, so today we are in the kitchen because I have a dilemma. I've got 20 pounds of figs and a bottle of bourbon. What to do?
What to do? Let's make jam.
We could make jam.
We're going to make jam.
Are you going to be the cameraman?
I'll be the cameraman.
What do you want to say?
I want to say thank you for watching our channels, Beach Tree Bees and Off Grid for Beginners with Cameron and Julie. I'm more popular, but thanks for all the subscriptions, for comments, for helping us as much as you can. We really appreciate it. So please like and subscribe, and we'll keep doing weird things.
All right, you be my cameraman.
Okay.
You get a drink of water and we'll get started. So Julie found a recipe which is a fig and bourbon jam. Now, don't panic if you do not drink alcohol. When you make things like this, all the alcohol is cooked out. So you get the flavour of the bourbon, but not the alcohol content. So the recipe that Julie found called for 1.5 pounds of figs, and I've got just short of 20 pounds. So I've had to recalculate, but the ingredients are figs, of course, bourbon, sugar, vanilla, and squeezed lemon. So I've already measured these out for this amount, but you'll have to do the math depending on how much figs you've got. All we do with the figs, this is called a crunchy, what was it, darling? Chunky fig and bourbon jam. So all we're going to do with the figs is cut the stems off and then cut them in half, and that's it. Once we start the cooking process, all we do is mash them with a potato masher. So it's quite a chunky jam. Now the liquids and the sugars are going to go into the pan, and then we will add the figs. So with my excellent editing skills, I'll make me cut these figs extremely quickly. So what I'm going to do is I've got to get this liquid up to a boil. So let's turn on the heat. Get the bourbon in there. The vanilla, which I've already measured out. And the sugar. I've got to bring this to a boil.
Don't forget the lemon juice.
And the lemon juice, yeah, I'm going to do the lemons. Oh, that's a lot of... We might need a bigger pan. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And the squeezed lemon juice, this recipe with it being 20 pounds. Oh, let me get the lemon squeezer, baby, please. We'll get a lot more lemon out of it that way. Thank you.
You good? Got everything you need?
My little pips have gone in. I don't want the pips in there. Somebody will get a crunch in the jam. So 6 lemons is what this recipe calls for. Did I turn that on? Yeah. All right. So I got some great comments again last night, guys, regarding the help with the bees from you guys. It seems that each time I make a video and I get the feedback from you guys, my life stewarding the bees becomes a whole lot simpler. And I like simple, I really do. So we bring this to a boil, and then we add the figs, turn it down to a medium heat. And how long do we heat it for, darling? Where did you go? Baby?
Yes.
How long do we heat the figs for once we've got the figs in here? On a medium heat, low medium heat?
Bring it to a boil over high heat. Add the figs.
Yeah, so after...
Reduce to medium low.
For how long?
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So 20 minutes once the figs are in on a low heat. Now, once the figs are in, when do I do the mushy to make it the chunky?
After 20 minutes and stirring a few times.
After the 20 minutes and strained a few times, did you say?
Stirring.
Or stirring a few times. So thank you. So it's after the 20 minutes of cooking time is when you use the potato masher to make it the chunky jam. Oh, it's going to be good with all this lemon. So I also have, or we also have, a good pear crop this season. So in the next video we are going to make some pear preserve, and that will be pear and brandy preserve. So looking forward to that. Alright, I need a wooden spoon, darling, please, and to rinse my hands off. Thank you. Okay, double check for...
You said you need to dry them.
Yeah, we're going to dry those skins, those lemon skins, and they will go... I'll hydrate them and I'll use them in the smoker when I smoke the bees. As you know, if you watch the bee videos, they have oxalic acid in, which helps keeping the... Oh, it smells good. Keeping the varroa mites at bay. Helps. All right. Keep this just... we might need a bigger pan. Yeah, I think you may have been right about the pan. Okay, this is where I use my fabulous editing skills, and I get through this in about 45 seconds. Okay guys, that's everything in the pot, and now we have it running for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally on a low medium heat. So we'll start the 20 minutes right now, and let me just show you how beautiful these figs are. Am I in the right place? Look at that beautiful, beautiful flesh. All organic. We don't treat them with absolutely anything. Mr. Sunshine and rain, and that's all they get. And this fig tree is extremely mature, and it's been there many, many years. It was actually hidden when we bought this property. We didn't even know it was there. And from that original parent tree, I've been able to create another fig tree the same. We get the same amount of volume from that one. And the fig trees, and this is going to be on one of the next few videos, the fig trees are very, very easily propagated. You can pretty much cut it off, stick it in the ground, and there's a good percentage it will grow. So what I did was I took some stems off the mature trees and I planted an additional 50, and I got an 80% success rate. So next season hopefully we'll have, even instead of 20 pounds, we should have 30 to 40 pounds. I may well, one of the next videos I'm going to show you one of the easiest way to propagate fig trees. And like I said on the previous video, I had to do a little bit of footwork prior to get ready for that video, but that will be coming out real soon. Okay, with the magic of TV and editing, this is going to take 20 minutes. So back in England there used to be a show called Blue Peter, and they would be doing this, and then they'd say, well, here's one I prepared earlier. So 20 minutes and we'll be ready to start drying. So hey guys, this has been on the heat. Actually, I made a mistake.
Always.
I said 20 minutes, but that was for 1.5 pounds of figs. Obviously we had nearly 20 pounds of figs, so it's actually been on a low medium heat for about an hour. So now at this point you're supposed to, well, I say supposed to, the recipe calls for a potato masher to mush it up a little. However,
I want it thinner.
Julie wants it thinner. So I'm going to pass it over here to Julie, and she is going to, have you got eye protection, PPE?
No.
Oh, well, you better be careful.
I'm just going to see what happens.
Okay, so we're going to use the, what's this called?
Don't know, what is it? Smart stick? Cuisinart smart stick?
It's a blender, that's what a blender. Julie's going to use the blender and blend it instead of doing the choppy with the potato choppy thing. I make words up as I go along.
Yeah, this is looking great.
Let me grab a camera and we'll take a look inside.
The figs weren't getting as small as I wanted, so I thought I'd try this.
So let's take a look. Oh yeah, it's starting to look a bit like jam.
Which is what we want.
Yeah.
With some, I think that's probably good.
So now what we're going to do with this is jar it, put it into the jars, and then they will go into a bath until they ping.
Yeah, but we're going to put it back on the heat for a little bit.
So, like always, you put them in a bath until they ping. Can take anything from 10 minutes to 20 minutes, and then they're good on the shelf. I think it was a year, did they say? A year on the shelf and a couple of weeks in the fridge if it wasn't canned, something like that.
Something like that.
It smells fabulous. So we're going to get these into the jars and then we'll put them in the bath. So hey guys, we are ready to start putting it in the jars. So got a ladle. Oh, look at that. That looks great. So this is going to be fun. We could sell this. We could sell it. So just to the top of the neck on the jar. There. Yeah. Yep. And then I'll pass it over to you, darling, and I will move on, and we'll see how fast we can do it. So, for those who have just tuned in and are thinking, what on earth are they putting in those jars? This is fig and bourbon jam. The figs are from our garden. The bourbon is from a southern state reputable brewer. I won't say which one because they don't pay me to say which one. Baby, what's this for?
That's quite a name.
It's right in my way. And so bourbon and fig. You guys, you can't smell this, but if anybody watching this, any of the subscribers are thinking, oh, that looks nice. I don't put recipes and all that information in the comments. What I do, as you'll see at the beginning of this video, I show you the ingredients. I explain to a certain degree the amounts, and then you're on your own, pretty much. But this is a super easy recipe. And it would make great gifts for friends and family at Thanksgiving and Christmas. I love, and Julie and I try our hardest when we give gifts to family and friends. We try and think of something that we can make ourselves, and that it's not a nonsensical gift. It's something that people can actually either eat or use. A couple of years ago, and we could probably do a video on that, baby.
The glass cutting?
A couple of years ago for Christmas, whether our family and friends liked it or not, we made wine glass lanterns. We have a glass cutter, and we cut the wine glass, and we made lanterns. And I think that year we also did, what was the spice jam that we did that year?
We did, didn't we do green tomato chutney?
Yeah, but that wasn't it. It was something spicy we did, wasn't it? Like a jam. Do you recall? Mm-hmm. We're only halfway through in this receptacle here, darling, so we are going to need more jars.
Mm-hmm. This one needs more.
Okay.
This one has too much.
Can you have too much?
You can.
This one needs a little bit more. Okay. Oh, excusez. Merci. So far, guys, from about 18.5 pounds of figs. Count the jars for me, baby. 12. And what ounce are these?
10 ounce.
12 10-ounce jars so far, and we've got a lot of product left in here. Probably, I would say, another at least 6-8 jars. So these will, oh, wow, wee, wow.
Wow, wee, right.
Yeah. So these guys will go into a water bath, until they popped, and then have a shelf life of at least 1 year, if not a little bit more. Wow, they're really hot, baby.
You think?
Yeah. Did I get them too? Nope. So, do we have any more jars in the oven?
Yes.
We do, okay.
This one here.
So, we will continue with this process, guys. Get the other jars out of the oven. These will all go into a water bath, 10 minutes to an hour, till they've popped. That one's already popped. This product's so hot, that's already popped.
Good.
That's already popped. They've popped already. But we'll still put them in a...
Not all of them.
We'll still put them in a water bath just to be safe. But guys, that's all we've got for you today. I want to thank you. Where are you going? Don't you want to say goodbye?
Let's say goodbye.
Okay. So I want to thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all the subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, take a second, just hit that subscribe button. Helps us create content. If there's any content you'd like to see, certainly here in the kitchen, let us know in the comments. I love, like I always say, I love cooking things I've never cooked before, baking things I've never baked before, and so on and so on. But in the meantime, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Julie and I will see you on the next video.
Bye.